We know that you've worn out a lot of shoes, getting through a tough primary, the type primary that you had. So
Yes.
you've worn out a lot of shoe leather, and you might talk about the fact that you've been asked, after a very long and distinguished career, that you've been asked to run for elective office again, and you've answered the call, to your community, and you certainly don't have to do it, but you're inspired to serve, and I think that's another important thing is letting our viewers know the importance of service, because we have so many people that say, I don't have time, but it's important that everybody give something in terms of building community.
Well, I think when I served on the California Public Utility Commission, I learned that you can get something done. And, I always felt before that it was probably a hopeless case. But I think most people today believe that, one congressman or one senator or one legislator just can't do that much. But I just think that the ability to serve and the satisfaction in serving is a benefit in itself. And I certainly enjoyed my six years on the Public Utility Commission. It motivated me to run for state treasurer when I ran against Phil Angelides. And he was an incumbent, so everybody said, Conlon, you're crazy. There's no way you can come close. Well, up till 10:30 at night, I was ahead on election night. And I wound up with 41% of the votes, which is almost 3 million votes, which is more votes than Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama got when they ran for the Senate. So, I mean, it was a great satisfaction not only to serve, but to run. The process itself, it's a very satisfying experience. So that's why I was willing to run. The party wanted to have a credible candidate in that district because previous candidates sometimes were a little embarrassing without getting into the details. They were a little embarrassing to the party. So at least I won the primary and was able to get into the general election against Jackie Spear, my opponent, who's a classic liberal. I mean, I don't think she would deny it. I mean, she and Pelosi are the two of a kind. I mean, they're very liberal, they're very attractive, and they're very wonderful women. I have nothing against them personally, but I'm just saying their policies are far to the left, and my policies are moderate and conservative. And I just think I took some polling data in the district, and it's amazing to me to learn that 2/3 of the voters consider themselves to be moderate, conservative, or very conservative. And in a district that's known for being very liberal and electing liberal candidates, that was really a surprise to me. So I think that my policies and my platform, which we can talk about if we have time, are more consistent with that viewpoint, the moderate, conservative viewpoint, than hers are. But convincing the voters that and getting the voters to know who I am will be the big challenge.
So what